There's so many times in my walk with Christ where I would struggle balancing between overworking and underworking. And honestly, that caused me to be inconsistent sometimes because I didn't know if I was pleasing God or not, if I was idolizing work. But then as I was reading Nehemiah, God revealed something to me that is so important. And if you don't know the story of Nehemiah, Nehemiah was called by God to go rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. Now, he wasn't a builder. He didn't have really any experience. He wasn't a prophet. He just heard his people were in trouble, and so he wanted to go and help. And so he asked the king for permission to actually go and help them. And then he basically led the people of Jerusalem to rebuild the wall. Now, the reason why they had to rebuild the wall because that was their protection and the enemies had broke it down. But Nehemiah led his team to work day and night for months. Barely had any breaks. They were working day and night. There was even enemies that were trying to attack them and tell them that they were crazy. They had literally builders building with one hand and then a sword in another, just in case they had to fight while also building. And because of Nehemiah's persistence, he was able to rebuild the wall. He did what many people thought was impossible because of his persistence. Because he was so passionate and he cared so much about Jerusalem, he was able to push through that tiredness. And so that just goes to show you, if God puts something on your heart, he may be calling you to be busy for a season. He may be calling you to work hard for a season, because your hard work isn't just about you, it's about the impact that you're gonna make on other people. Now, he only worked that hard for a season, only like 52 days, but in those 52 days, he barely got any sleep. So if God is calling you to build, you can't be too worried about balance. When I say don't be worried about balance, I mean sacrificing fun, sacrificing entertainment, sacrificing certain friends so that you can build the things that God is calling you to build. So yes, make sure that you're prioritizing the things that God put on your heart, because you're going to make an impact in someone else's life. And your obedience may be the reason why someone else walks in their purpose or their freedom. So y'all stay blessed.